All right, so some Black Venezuelan Corys here. We are in the fish room here with us, Blue Ridge Breeders. And sometimes you have fish that stop breeding or you move them around and they just need a little spark again. And so, the same way when you get tired of something, you got to make a little change. We're going to make a change for some fish. This happens to coincide with a 20 long tank we have that is full of scuds. And I don't know about you, scuds are great until they're not. And a good way to get rid of scuds, or at least to get the population under control, is to add some Corys in there. And so this is a group of black Venezuelan Corys, aka Corridoras schultzii. We got them from a great breeder in our local fish club. We're going to move them out of a holding tank, which is a 40-gallon, standard 40-gallon breeder. And we're going to select a breeding group today and put them in that 20 long with those scuds. Hoping they'll control the scuds, and hoping in the process they might get happy and give us some eggs and babies. All right, here we go. So this is just, these are little containers. We get these from the Dollar Tree. Really, really like a white container to see the fish. I know some fish appear better on black backgrounds. This is just helpful. You'll never miss seeing the fish in the container. Far better than a bucket, a lot more shallow. It's comfortable. I can sit on your table. Little handles are not, I wouldn't put the weight of the world in this container, but it's good enough to move just a couple inches of water. The first thing, this container also from the Dollar Tree. I'll be using this shrimp net from Amazon, but gosh, if I wish I could remember exactly what net we got, because something about this yellow handle, it's the best net. It's held the best of all the ones that we have. Actually, we did not get this from Amazon. We got this from one of our local fish stores. These here, these hides, they're just kind of a cylindrical shape, and they're cut straight down lengthwise in half. We got these from pluckocaves.com, the preferred place for me to get our Plucko caves. I don't quite like Plucko caves that look like fake logs. They don't look like a fake log. They look like a piece of ceramic that's trying to be a fake log. I just like something that's regular. We've done plant spikes as well. Just as hides and also as Plucko caves before. They're fine. They're kind of costly, to be honest, if you're getting them off of Amazon. So honestly, I think these are maybe $4 or $5 each. So $4 or $5, $4 or $5 each one. Great money, easy to clean, easy to care for. But you'll see, I think we maybe have 10, 15 in here, maybe 27, I'm being told. So I'm going to lift these up. I just had these caves in here, these half caves, just to keep them comfortable. I was doing something else. And here we go. Also, another tip. Our tank water is not crystal clear like this, per se. Right? And so I don't want to set an unrealistic expectation. We have done a little water change in here just to help with the visibility for the video. And also, as I'm moving things, I don't always like to move the smuts from one tank to another tank. I'm always striving to have a schmutz-free tank. And that's kind of what that's about. All right, I'm going to try to get a group, just a small group, 2 females and 3 males. Here we go. All right. There they go. All right, I'm going to move my hides out the way. All right, so this is a mix of, I wouldn't be surprised if some of our originals were in here that we got. But also a lot of our F1s are in here. And I'm sure a couple of their babies are in here. We maybe have 3 generations of Corys in here. I don't put too much stock in whose they are. They're all great fish. We don't typically only breed our babies. I know some folks consider an F1 your baby's babies. That makes sense. So kind of like an F2 if you think about it that way. But I'm just going to try to pull the best I have. Let's not let perfection get in the way. A lot of these fish, you are choosing from equal options when you have this many. If you don't, choose the best you got. From what I can see, I see maybe, I don't know, 5 breeding groups in here. I've done it where I've put 3 breeding groups, right? And so the 2 females and 3 males times 3. I've done that before. I've gotten lots and lots of eggs. I have found that they sometimes spawn a little less often. And also what will happen with a large breeding group sometimes is they will spawn, and then the haters will come eat the eggs behind them. And so, we've done it in a lot of ways. If it's your first time breeding fish and you're just getting into this, or if you're just trying to refresh a colony, start small. See what happens when you just mix up the variety. These fish have been living together for a while. Let's mix it up. Okay, no real rhyme or reason. I think I might select my males first. I seem to be kind of male heavy here. Now, the best way to sex the Cory is to look from the top down, as I am. You can't see me, but I'm sitting just on a shop stool. And I got it off Amazon. You can get them from Lowe's. It's a pneumatic shop stool. And so I'm looking directly overhead. This is a telescope net. I'm going to shorten it a little bit. Just because I want to, imagine you're eating your cereal in the morning. That's what I want. I want to get up underneath the fish. I don't want to chase too many around here. I don't want to stress anybody out too much. I say I'll start with my males, but honestly, I'll probably start with the one I can catch first. So that's how it happens. When I'm looking for males, when you have this many, it'll be obvious to see their sexual dimorphism. The males are the smaller ones. Sometimes if you just have juvies, it's kind of hard to tell. If you just have juvies, look at kind of the midsection of the fish. So if this is my fish right here, a male is going to look just like this, just a straight line. A female is going to be right here in this finger joint, a little round, right? And so you'll see that kind of here. You'll see that here, here. All right, let's start catching. All right. Some of these females are a little older. Their backs are a little, doing that thing they do. Just kind of a little crooked. It's not genetic. It won't affect them. They're just a little older. But I'm going to try to pick some younger females, some younger males. Younger, more juvenile fish tend to be a little more vigorous spawners. All right. Here's a great male. Here's a smaller male, but also definitely a male. All right, now for one more male. This one's good as any. I am not great at catching fish. Hard to be good at everything. No need in trying. There we go. My method here for catching them, not that it needs too much explanation, is I'm just trying to ride my net along the bottom. This fish is lost. Needs to turn around. There we go. All right. So I'm just riding my net. Sitting here and I'm riding it. These nets and a lot of nets like this will fill it with air sometimes. If I were to throw this down like in a 40-gallon tank, a lot of air, and it almost tells the fish are coming because that air is just pushing itself through, and it's telling the fish there's a predator coming behind it. A good way to do it, when you put your net in the tank, straight down. Drop it that way, it kind of self-releases the gas. You can also, while you're in the tank, stick it through. Keep it under. That'll take some gas out as well. I don't have that problem here today because I'm in shallow water, but just a tip, nets like this. All right, I've got 3 males. Let's find 2 females that are not too old, not too young. All right, this one looks good. All right, I like that one. Her back isn't quite bent yet. She looks full, but not too full. Right. One more. I'm trying to pick the best one we got. This one looks really good. Big fish. I don't know if you can tell on camera. This fish is probably, I'm going to say 3 inches long. Somebody say, why not use a bigger net? I don't know. I'm working in small quarters. All right. That's 2 big females, 3 males. Reason you do that, corridors, really enjoy. They really won't get going sometimes unless a male is really pushing them. And if you have too many females, the males can't. There's not enough males to persuade them. Too many males to females, they stress one female out. Give them 2 to 3 ratio. All right. That'll clean up our work. Thanks, y'all.